Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition of Inside Lady Tigers Basketball with Pokey Chatman, presented by Whitney Bank. I am Victor Howell. Once again, we're coming to you from the Lady Tigers locker room as LSU has returned from a two-game road swing out east, back with a 1-1 record. A tough ball game in Athens against the Lady Dogs from Georgia, and then a Sunday contest against the Lady Gamecocks from South Carolina. We'll talk about those two games, plus we'll catch up with junior Ashley Thomas. That and comments from Pokey Chatman are coming up next.
Inside Lady Tigers Basketball, presented by Whitney Bank, is brought to you each week by our Team LSU partners. Cox Communications, your friend in the digital age. Oshner, the official healthcare sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Super Chevy Dealers, the official vehicle of Lady Tigers Basketball. People's Health, the official health insurance sponsor of LSU Athletics. And by Verizon Wireless, the official wireless provider of the LSU Tigers. Inside Lady Tigers Basketball is a weekly presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. This segment of Inside Lady Tigers Basketball, presented by Whitney Bank, is brought to you each week by Cox Communications, your friend in the digital age.
Welcome back, and as always, we say hello to Coach Pokey Chatman. Pokey, welcome back to Baton Rouge. An East Coast swing, two games there. We knew these would be tough, starting with that Thursday game against Georgia, and this seemed to follow the pattern we've seen for quite a while. That was nip and tuck to the end between these two teams.
You know, it's been that way the last 4 or 5 times we've played. It seems to be a one-possession ball game. And then you take the show on the road, and you know Georgia's, they're playing well. They're at home. Tasha Humphries is on the roll. I think she was coming off of back-to-back Players of the Week in the SEC. So we go in there, and I thought we established ourselves early. We established ourselves late and gave ourselves an opportunity to win a basketball game, but just came up short.
I know after the game you had said it was a bookend sort of game, kind of what you're talking about, the start and the finish. It was somewhere in the middle where things seemed to kind of lapse a little bit.
We did, and we broke the tape down, and I can tell you exactly where. We had 0 baskets in transition. That's not LSU Lady Tiger basketball. You credit the opposition. But then we got into a rut where we were not reversing the basketball, Victor. We actually broke that game down possession by possession, and when we reversed the basketball, we shot 45%. When we didn't, we shot 21%, and that's where you lose the game.
It was nip and tuck all the way. That literally went down to the last second. LSU in Athens against the Lady Dogs from Georgia. Here are the highlights with Patrick Wright.
Back down to our left, Ashley Houts, the freshman, averaging 8.8 points, but is very good with the ball. Dara hands off at the top to Chambers, and she has her pocket picked. LeBlanc stole it at the free throw line. LSU is 4-on-2. LeBlanc, nice look to Cheney, but Cheney has to dribble it back out, and good by Georgia to stop that. White back to Cheney for 3 from the corner, and it's good. Under 17 minutes to go in the first half. At the top to Thomas, dribbles in, free throw line jumper is good. If Ashley Thomas hits that one, LSU's in pretty good shape. LeBlanc to White, left wing. She's got Cheney at the top, throws it to Fowles, who kicks it to Cheney. Wide open 3 from the point is good. I mean, she was wide open the whole possession. Phillips, right point, Cheney, right side, Hightower, right block, Fowles, up top, Cheney, a quick 3 is good again. Great. Fowles, another assist. Fowles kicks it way out, Hightower chases it down sideline. Up top, Thomas, right wing to White, lobs it up for Fowles, good catch, and she missed it, and then tipped it back up and in. So she gets an offensive board and a bucket. Rousey at the top, nice little backdoor look to Marshall, who takes it and lays it in. Baseline was empty, nobody was there. Humphrey at the elbow, back to the bucket. Right side to Hardrick, baseline to Marshall, entry pass down there to Humphrey, lays it up over Fowles and in. Humphrey's got 8. At the top, Dara over to Houts, who will go to the point. Hands it back to Dara. Right side, Hardrick. Underneath, Humphrey has it, lays it in. Fowles went for the steal, couldn't get it. And that left Humphrey by herself. So LSU just going to have to battle through this, get the ball to go in the bucket. Cheney, up top, jumper is good from about 17. Came off a screen, fired it just inside the arc. 23-19. Cheney has 12. Dribbles toward the lane, backs out at the point to Houts. Houts penetrates, takes it toward the hole, and lays it in. 8 seconds to go, LeBlanc right wing. Hits Cheney, right of the lane, 12-footer. It rolls in with 4 seconds to go. On the inbound, Houts will not get off a shot. Didn't look at the clock. At the top, LeBlanc's got it. Right wing over to Thomas. She's by herself, but won't shoot it from out there. Dribbles it toward the lane, takes it with the left hand to the hole, and lays it in. She had one of those moves the other night to start the second half. Georgia 27%, LSU 27%. up a little bit from halftime. White, left side, fakes the long jumper up top of LeBlanc. LeBlanc down in the lane to fouls, turns, flips, and got that one. A little jump hook from about 5. Marshall, left corner. Back out to Hardrick. Underneath, wide open Rousey, but the pass was bad. Had to chase it down in the corner. Up top, Humphrey. 15 to shoot. Left corner, that's Marshall again for 3, and that one's good. Marshall, right corner, Robinson. She'll take a 3 and hit it. I'm almost afraid to look at the stat sheet. Looking around to Thomas. Behind the free throw line jumper, no good. Fouls gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Andy Landers wanted over the back, so did the crowd. Fouls gets her 1,000th career rebound and her 14th of the night. It's Chambers, 2-on-2. Chambers pulls up right wing, waits for help. They can tie or lead. Humphrey, a 3 for the lead. It's good. And Pokey might need a timeout here to slow this down a little bit. And Georgia's got the ball. Right wing, Chambers lobs it to Robinson, who is still in the game, and she lays it in. At the top, Humphrey again. Right wing to Chambers. Lobs it up quickly. Robinson lays it up and in again over Thomas. They can't stop her. Down by 5. LSU can get right back in it. Erica White at the top to fouls. Left side, Chaney, a 3 in the air, and it's good! And LSU's down 2. Gets it up top, Hightower. Right wing, Thomas. Something does need to happen soon. Thomas lobs it for foul. She catches it and lays it in, and Pokey wants her last timeout. Thomas up top, Chaney. 11 seconds. Chaney lobs for fouls. Foul shoots, and it is good! It's good! 7 seconds to go. We're tied. Georgia into the front court. Houts with 3 seconds. Houts to the hole. Houts shoots it, and she hit it at the buzzer. Will it count? They said it does. Fouls tied it. Houts came and dribbled through traffic, went to the baseline, threw up a 10-footer that went in. The officials have got...
For Houts, that was just her second shot of the game, but it was the one that made the difference as Georgia gets the 2-point victory, 53-51. LSU would stay on the road and head to Columbia, South Carolina to face the Lady Gamecocks, and we will talk about that when we come back.
LSU basketball is back in action, and you don't want to miss any of the excitement. Be sure to watch as Big Baby, Glenn Davis, and your other favorite LSU ballers try to battle their way back to the Final Four. Pokey Chatman and the Lady Tigers are also on the prowl and have their hopes set at another chance in the Big Dance. So tune in to catch all the best in purple and gold basketball right here on CST.
I'm State Farm Agent Demetrius Simon, and this is a true story.
Making ends meet is tough with a new baby.
When another company kept promising to save us money on car insurance, we believed it.
Guess what? We were charged more.
A lot more.
We switched back to State Farm because we've got an agent we can count on.
Oh, I think someone's had an accident. Ooh.
Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
Now every Chevy car and light-duty truck comes with something Ford and Toyota don't. The GM 100,000-mile warranty. Learn more. Go to Yahoo and click Autos. See your local Chevy dealer.
Hi, I'm John Brady. Are you ready to jam?
Don't miss John Brady's Slam Jam for Education February 15th, featuring Little Big Town, Billy Currington, and The Wreckers at the Pete Maravich Assembly Center. A portion of the proceeds benefit the Prescott Middle School. Visit BradySlamJam.com for ticket info. John Brady's Slam Jam for Education with Little Big Town, Billy Currington, and The Wreckers, live at the PMAC.
Sometimes a good time for a good cause.
segment of Inside Lady Tigers Basketball, presented by Whitney Bank, is brought to you each week by Ochsner, the official healthcare sponsor of the LSU Tigers.
We're back. So, Pokey, after a heart-wrenching loss, you stay on the road. You go to South Carolina for a Sunday tilt. And it was one of those things you'll have to deal with a tough loss, but you have to get ready for another tough game 3 days later.
Yeah, that's the case with the entire schedule. You know, fortunately for us, we've been able to bounce back after a loss, but now you're bouncing back on the road in the SEC against a South Carolina team that could present some problems for you. You know, they lead the conference in rebounding. They're top 25 in terms of steals that they're for, so they're coming off of a loss as well. So, you know, they're going to have that re-energized focus, so we have to be ready for that.
One thing that was consistent with this game and the Georgia game, it was another nip-and-tuck affair down to the end. Here are the highlights with the Lady Tigers and the Lady Gamecocks from Columbia. Once again, here's Patrick Wright.
At the top, Thomas. Thomas, left corner, Cheney. Can't shoot it. Back left wing to White. We played a minute. Nothing offensively for either team. Thomas, right elbow jumper is good, and LSU's on the board. Back out to the point, Sims. Sims eases toward the right wing. Pass back up top, Booker. Booker down the lane. Double clutch shot from 7 is good. 10 to shoot. Cheney looking at the top, Thomas. Whips it left side to White. Lobs it down low. Fouls, catches, lays it in. Bergrova, top of the key, fakes. Got fouls in the air. Took it to the hole and laid it in. But got fouls in the air and then took it around her to the hole. Cheney, lob pass. Underneath, a good high jump by Fouls as she catches it and lays it in. To be honest with you, when Cheney threw that pass, I thought it was going in the bucket. Sims to the wing left side. Up top, Bergrova. Quick look underneath. Open was Adams, and she faked and laid it in. Sliskovich, Eva Sliskovich, 6'5" senior, is in, and she'll replace Bergrova. Pass in the lane. Open layup is good for Tolliver. Tigers trying to run on him. White down the lane. Got a foul screen. Left-handed layup. Didn't go. Fouls rebound. Put back is good, and she is fouled. White to Cheney, left side, left corner, Hightower, drives baseline, runner to the hole, missed it, a little bit short. Fouls, puts it back up and in, give her a rebound and a bucket. Up top, almost stolen, Cheney's got it, dribbles to the free throw line, left wing to White. White gets a foul screen, goes baseline, cut off, and then ducks under and lays it up and in. LeBlanc will come in for LSU, left corner, Johnson, goes baseline, under the bucket, fakes, got Phillips in the air and laid it in. Gets it up top, LeBlanc, left wing White, left corner Phillips, 18-footer, no. Fouls, another board, another putback, and another bucket. 6.5 minutes to go, LSU 18, South Carolina 13. Lob pass in the lane, Johnson, 4-footer, got some rim, but it also got the bottom of the bucket. Left side to Cheney, left point LeBlanc, throws it down low for Fouls. Left-handed shot is up and in. Tigers haven't lost to Carolina since 1998. Lob pass underneath, open as Johnson, lays it in. There's a little bit of a mismatch down there as Cheney was on her. Mitchell approaches the top of the key, right wing Cheney, lobs it up for Fouls. She caught it and lays it in. Pass to Bergrova, free throw line, down the lane, missed the runner, it rattled out. Putback is good, it will count. Could not get it to go. Entry pass down low, Thomas turns, flips it up, way too hard off the glass. Rebound knocked away by White. She stole it. It's 1-on-2. Hands it to a cutting, Fouls down the lane, who lays it up and in. Bounce pass finally on the elbow, Bergrova. Hands it off to Booker on the weave, drives right lane. Kicks it out to Sims, who hits the 18-footer and was drilled by White. It will be a three-point opportunity. Lob pass up top to Adams. Adams in the lane to Johnson. Layup good. Count it, foul. They can take the lead. To Hightower, right point. Dribbles in the lane. Running left-hander. Rims in. LSU regains the lead. White triple teamed underneath. Got it out to Fouls right wing. Now to LeBlanc. 10 to shoot. LeBlanc heads for the hole. Takes it. Lays it in. It counts in a foul. And have done pretty well at it. Bergrova lobs it up in the lane for Tolliver, and she turns around and puts it over the rim and in. Johnson dumps it down low to Bergrova. 10-footer over Fouls is good on the baseline. To Hightower, 16-footer straight away is good. Well, the freshman hits the big bucket to put LSU back on top, 38-37. Johnson, 15 to shoot. Johnson had it stripped away by Mitchell in the lane, and she's got it. Mitchell to Cheney to the hole, who lays it up and in. 42 to go, 10 to shoot, 41-37 LSU. Inbounds to Sims with 8. Sims an 18-footer, and it's good. Out to Johnson, down low, Sliskovic flips it up and in over Fowles. We are tied. Cheney lobs it for Fowles, catches, kicks it to Hightower, left corner. She drives the baseline, a runner is good from about 7. 4-point LSU lead. Sims at the top, Booker, a 3. It's good. Left side Sims, fakes the 3, dribbles in, 12-footer is good. It will all play out right now. 17.8 to go on the inbound. It will be Sims getting it to Booker. Booker back to Sims, top of the key, long 3. Oh, it rimmed out. It rimmed out. Thomas chases it down in the corner, and she is fouled. Fires it up. That one's very short also. They've got life. Sims will bring it into the front court, 6 and counting. Sims at the top is double teamed. She's dribbling around, headed to the right wing, into the corner, a 3 by Johnson. It's no good off the glass, and this ball game is mercifully over.
An outstanding double-double by Sylvia Fowles, and the Lady Tigers needed every bit of it. It's their lowest point total of the season, but it was good enough for a victory. When we come back, we'll catch up with junior Ashley Thomas, so stay with us.
There's a credit card and a check card that work together, both earning points that combine in one very big total. Introducing Whitney Points Plus Visa credit and check cards. For more points and big rewards, it takes 2 to tango. Points Plus, only at Whitney Bank.
Stunning video, MP3 sound, broadband speed, internet, and email, all working flawlessly together in one ultra-thin device. The new Blackjack. Only from Singular.
Can I be confident that my healthcare provider will put my needs first?
Can we trust that our healthcare provider will be here for us?
Can I have healthcare with greater peace of mind?
At Ochsner, you can. Ochsner is the unique coordinated healthcare system that's neighborhood-based for better, more consistent care and greater peace of mind. To find out how you can have healthcare with greater peace of mind, call toll-free 1-866-OXNER, 1-866-624-7637.
This is a lineup that cannot be stopped. A perennial powerhouse that needs no timeouts. The team, SECSports.com. And it runs up the score every week with more real-time coverage and live streaming content than ever before. Put in the play and get the results on all your favorite teams, players, and coaches. And get exclusive real-time coverage of SEC championships. Everything you need to know, everything you want to hear, everything you have to see at SECSports.com.
I was proud of what our league had been able to do. You could have a SEC team win a national championship and the NIT in the same year.
You got to live in the moment and go out there and play as a team. There's going to be adversity and there's going to be challenges. It's not about the past and it's not about the future. It's about right now.
This segment of Inside Lady Tigers Basketball, presented by Whitney Bank, is brought to you each week by your Super Chevy dealer, the official vehicle of Lady Tigers Basketball.
Welcome back. Pokey, I know in basketball there's a lot of things that coaches will look at. It's the things you don't see in the box scores, all the points, the rebound. A lot of times coaches call them hustle points. Those players can mean a lot to a team, and you have a player that's done a lot for your team, and that's Ashley Thomas.
You know, Victor, I can talk about Ashley all day. She's just a coach's delight. I mean, obviously, we're talking basketball, but she's a consummate student. She's a teammate. She's someone that's going to make your program proud. But in terms of the basketball, she likes to do the dirty work. She doesn't mind that. It's that all-out, unconditional effort that results in success for us.
So a lot of the times where you don't see stats like setting screens or the right kind of box outs where other players are getting the scores. But a lot of times when it runs to that offense, 54 is right there getting the job done.
She's wonderful. She's the person that sets the most screens that leads to baskets. Defensively, she charts more deflection. She's always in position to help her teammates. And those are the stats that lead to us being the #1 defensive team in the country. And I have to say, Ashley Thomas plays a major role in that.
Kind of players that make the contributions you just don't always see in the stat sheets. Our Kevin Wagner caught up with the junior, Ashley Thomas.
Coach Pokey Chatman says junior forward Ashley Thomas is a consummate teammate, always willing to unselfishly do whatever is necessary to help LSU succeed. She leads by example both on and off the court, and Ashley Thomas told me LSU's reputation for success led her to Baton Rouge.
I knew that I could come to LSU and possibly play for a national championship, and that's something that I've always wanted to do since I wanted to play college ball. And I love the coaching staff, the basketball and the education. I know it's both good, and I would be able to do both at the same time.
Probably seems like forever ago since you made that decision. A lot of basketball behind you. Now that you've been here, gotten acclimated to the program, has anything surprised you? Has this program been what you expected it would be?
It's been everything I've expected it to be. I've been to 2 Final Fours since I've been here, and the program has been to 3. So I've gotten a chance to play for the SEC championship both the times 2 years that I've been here, and also won the regular season. So I think we've accomplished a whole lot since I've been here.
What does it mean to you to wear that purple and gold with that LSU on your jersey?
We talk about it all the time, legacy. I mean, we just try and uphold the things that Coach Gunner started here, and we just try to do everything possible to make sure we represent the program well.
You seem to be playing very comfortably lately. You're on a hot streak. You're shooting the ball well. Do you feel good about where you are right now?
Yeah, I mean, we shoot those shots every day in practice, and in the beginning of the season I wasn't quite knocking them down. We had a shooting workout so we could work on like some mechanical things, and I've just been able to knock them down recently.
Talk about Coach Chatman and this staff and what this staff brings to the table.
A lot of basketball knowledge. I mean, you have Coach Starkey. He knows probably everything there is to know about breaking down the film and knowing what the other team's going to do. And Coach Chatman, she brings also the expertise. I mean, she was under Coach Gunner for so many years that she was able, to learn a lot, and she just continues to teach us that as well. And the other coaches, they bring the energy all the time. We may be lacking it sometimes in practice, and we just have them on the side to cheer us on.
And congratulations once again to Ashley, who will graduate in August, but she will be back for one more year with the Lady Tigers. When we come back, we will look ahead as to what is on deck for LSU, so stay with us.
U.S. agencies can save you up to 30% on your auto insurance.
With flexible payment plans and low down payments, it's easy to save. Just call for your quote today.
We're right in your neighborhood with locations throughout the state, so it's easy to get your money-saving quote. Call or come by today.
It's time to start saving with U.S. agencies. Call for your quote today.
At U.S. agencies, you'll save.
There's a credit card and a check card that work together, both earning points that combine in one very big total. Introducing Whitney Points Plus Visa credit and check cards. For more points and big rewards, it takes 2 to tango. Points Plus, only at Whitney Bank.
Now every Chevy car and light-duty truck comes with something Ford and Toyota don't. The GM 100,000-mile warranty. Learn more. Go to Yahoo and click Autos. See your local Chevy dealer.
Hi, I'm John Brady. Are you ready to jam?
Don't miss John Brady's Slam Jam for Education February 15th, featuring Little Big Town, Billy Currington, and the Wreckers at the Pete Maravich Assembly Center. A portion of the proceeds benefit the Prescott Middle School. Visit BradySlamJam.com for ticket info. John Brady's Slam Jam for Education with Little Big Town, Billy Currington, and the Wreckers, live at the PMAC.
Sometimes a good time for a good cause.
4,800 student athletes, 2,200 named to academic honor roll, 17 named first team academic All-American, 12 universities, one mission. The Southeastern Conference, equipping tomorrow's leaders today.
This segment of Inside Lady Tigers Basketball, presented by Whitney Bank, is brought to you each week by Whitney Bank. It takes a Whitney banker.
Welcome back, Pokey. As we look ahead, it's one of those in-conference, out-of-conference, strange at this time of year towards the end of the season. First, let's talk about the in-conference game, and that's the Lady Gators.
Yeah, you know, Florida comes to town. They're a team, if you look at them on paper, they're struggling a little bit in terms of wins and losses. But if you look at them on film, you understand that they've gotten a lot better. They're playing without some players injured, starting to find a rhythm and some momentum. So we'll have to be ready for them on Thursday.
That'll be a Thursday night game. And then Sunday, somewhat rare do you see a non-conference game this late in the schedule, but this is not your ordinary non-conference game. It's Gino Auriemma and the Lady Huskies from UConn come to Baton Rouge.
You know, it's one of those things you want to improve your program, so you go out and you schedule the best. I can't think of any other program to test your team to see where you are this time of year than the Connecticut.
A lot of people have had that game circled on the calendar. So LSU at home for 2 games this week. Get out to the Maravich Assembly Center and see them take on Florida on Thursday, UConn on Sunday, and then we'll be back next week to wrap up those 2 games. Glad you're back home. Good luck this week, Pokey, and thank you very much for joining us. For head coach Pokey Chatman, I'm Victor Howell. This has been Inside Lady Tigers Basketball with Pokey Chatman, presented by Whitney Bank.
Inside Lady Tigers Basketball, presented by Whitney Bank, is brought to you each week by our Team LSU partners. Cox Communications, your friend in the digital age. Oshner, the official healthcare sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Super Chevy Dealers, the official vehicle of Lady Tigers Basketball. People's Health, the official health insurance sponsor of LSU Athletics. And by Verizon Wireless, the official wireless provider of the LSU Tigers. Inside Lady Tigers Basketball is a weekly presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network.
Are you ready for this?